Okay, so I've done the UV experiment. Today's going to be my last day of trying this because I just think that the change is so insignificant. It would literally take a month, 2 months, I think, to see any real effects. So that's going to go on the back burner. But what I have done is I've pretty much finished the neck. So you can see here that I've done most of the neck. Now what I ended up doing originally, I did it all with the strings on until I got to the point where I cleaned it up. So as you probably would have seen in the last video, I explained I went back to the original idea of using a rag and just taking the bulk of the stuff off, fine-tuning it with a cotton bud. But I also found that the acetone left it was almost like it melted an outside ring around where I took the acetone off. So what I had to do then is I got some really fine sandpaper, probably I think it was about 12 or 1400 grit, so it was quite fine. And then I just sanded that back, all of the roughness from the acetone, where it sort of left that melted lacquer around the edge of the wear mark. So I sanded all that back. You can see there where it's sort of got a bit of a matte finish. It's not like the original gloss that it had after it got painted. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. It doesn't look too bad. The other thing I did also was I got a tin of black shoe polish and just rub shoe polish all over the neck. If I turn the neck over, you can see also that I used the black shoe polish on the back of the neck just to give it that aged look. Now the difference between the headstock and the neck, I've still got to sort that out. Next thing I'll probably do is take the tuners off. I'm not too concerned about aging the metal parts. I think, you know, these are the original tuners, so I mean, they've been on the guitar for probably close to 30 years anyway, so yeah, I'll take those tuners off, take all the hardware off, but I've got to try and figure out a way of deglossing the headstock. It's very glossy and it just totally looks out of place when you compare it to the neck. So I've tried a couple of different scenarios. I've tried acetone. I tried acetone. What else have I done? General purpose thinners and methylated spirits to try and just give it a dull look on the finish, but none of those solvents worked. So I might have to just try a little bit of sandpaper or something just to try and just take that gloss off it. So yeah, I'll report back and let you know how I go.